Hey guys, it's Queen Sia, Sky Goddess, NASTASCIA. I am such a fake. You know why I say that? Not for, just shuffling some cards. Not in regards to doing things that people can't comprehend, don't understand. I mean, I'm such a fake in the sense that I try to pretend too well, too much, that certain things that do bother me don't bother me. And the truth is, certain things, they really don't bother me. But I've been just like thinking over my life, and death and transformation can bring to life gifts and abilities in your life. The death and transformation can manifest. Death is a form of manifester. The eighth house is manifesting, bringing from one level of being or one dimension over into the next. And that can be likened onto child's birth, coming from the spiritual into a physical form, and, voila. So that's the eighth house. So, what I'm trying to get at, because I'm kind of like moving around and talking, is you can develop certain mental illnesses you were not born with. And like I said, we all have some mental illness in some way, some form or the other. And mental illnesses, they can be your friends, if we take control of them. So I found that going through the motions, being disappointed, time and time again, it has taken a toll on me. I'm be honest. I didn't see myself as one suffering from PTSD before, and it's, now I got a severe case of PTSD. And not just that, but also chronic anxiety, and also well, the OCD that I had, from ever since I was like born with that mental illness. But PTSD is something that I developed over the years of, having, trust in, situations and people, against my own, intuition. And it really, the honest truth, it really affected how I perceive things. And this is just the introduction. I'm gonna like still grieving with me. I'm gonna get more in depth in regards to the experiences that contributed to these mental illnesses, their symptoms, and of course how life is living with each of these mental illnesses. It does. Oh my gosh, and I forgot to mention bipolar. Okay, so it is a fact that I am, and yeah, which if you, if you do any, form of scientific medical research, you will get to really understand um some stuff about bipolarism, or what it means to be bipolar, and how dysfunctioning, or dysfunctional it can make you, how dysfunctioning it is. It is to a gift that you can take control of, that can lead to your benefit. Like, I already feel better talking about these 555. Okay, and I've been seeing 555 for the last few days. I've been seeing a lot of 555s. That means I'm headed in the right direction. The way in which I try to teach people was me not really was those are aspects of me. Don't get me wrong, because it's a part of being bipolar, but it's not a call for concern, because regardless of any phase I'm in, I've got a very conscious, rational, logical way of reasoning and thinking. Okay, I'm not suicidal. Okay, um, but in regards to the bipolarism, that is more like some days me really being motivated, really having a lot of energy I could do like 10 people's job within that day, within a shorter time frame that they take to complete their task. That's the amount of energy that I got, and then there are days more in which I feel so lackluster, so lackadaisical, so unmotivated, so melancholy. And the truth is, nothing really has to happen for me to feel like that. That's just how I feel. I just feel melancholy, really sad, without any purpose or any reason. But these are traits I've always exhibited. But like people I was involved with, they never understood what I was going through. The honest truth is, I never understood what I was going through. I can comprehend. I'm super sensitive. I can be really, harsh with my words, but that's as far as, my harshness goes. I'm not gonna do something like some revengeful tactic to get back at you. I'm just gonna tell you what I think, which may be really hurtful. But of course, that's just me being expressive, being artistic, being expressive, speaking my truth, clearing up my, throat chakra. But I never had a partner who was able to say to me, which I wouldn't have ever taken to offense. I think, maybe we need to get you, some professional help in regards to how you feel. Because I'm telling you, this was like, a cycle, and, every time when I get disappointed, like, there's the end of a connection, a relationship, it's as though it plunges me further into that low vibrational, aspect of me. So, it's something I've been dodging, something I've been avoiding to talk about, avoiding to deal with, but it is what makes me, really accurate at, my intuitive readings, because, like I said, I want to get in depth, especially in regards to, well, not specifically in regards to any of them. They're all beautiful aspects, But to be so sensitive the way I am, I gotta be with someone who's really super understanding, so that whenever I'm in a certain mood or frequency, they can understand that, okay, she's having another one of them phases. It's nothing about me. She's not plotting against me. She doesn't hate me. She just doesn't feel as though she is vibrating high today. So she's not the one to lift me up or to motivate me or to help me today. I should be the one to motivate her. I should be the one to help her. And so it is so important for us to address mental health. Okay, it is a part of transcending spiritually. It is a part of, becoming better versions of ourselves. It's also acknowledging that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and you are facing some weaknesses of being human. Okay, but those weaknesses, every weakness can be a strength. I said that, and that's why I never, if I'm going to pinpoint you got a mental illness, I'm not going to use that to tease you or to tear you down, because I'm well aware that we all got some form of mental illness. We all do. Like me, I don't have friends. I never had friends. If I would say that I technically did, it would just be like, if I were to be completely honest, like somebody who I really talk to, I would say maybe two the most, because even the two girls, I would say I never shared my innermost thoughts with them. A friend is someone that you share quirky, loose stuff with, and you're comfortable enough to show your weird side. I was never comfortable enough to share my awkward, eccentric side to those girls. We communicated, but that was as far as it went. But like in regards to my weirdness, I would only show that aspect of me to my sexual partners, so they know how weird and quirky or aloof I really am. That was a form of safe net for me, knowing me, but it wasn't enough knowing, like I said, because I would have my moments and nobody would understand, and they would actually hold certain things against me. And so a lot of times, I'm not saying I was ever perfect, even in regards to the reluctancy to admit that I need help and putting myself together, balancing myself. Yeah. So in regards to that, I take full blame, full responsibility for that. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Yeah, I will. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Brown. So, yeah, so I feel like, this is how I've been for years. Like, if you, ask people who I, grew up amongst, or, though, they're liars, a lot of them. But, that much, they're going to tell you the truth in a very rude, disrespectful, manner to put me down or to destroy my reputation. But at the end of the day, the truth is the truth, and it will be sad. Okay, some are gonna say she's a crazy bitch, she's crazy, she's not in a blood clot sense. It's very here in Jamaica, right? She's a maduman, blah blah blah. I'm not. Somebody who's mad is someone who's mentally deranged, is somebody who is a hazard to society. I am none. I'm neither. I'm hermitist. I stay to myself, because I feel people too much. If people are sad and I'm around them, it makes me really sad, and I don't like feeling sad, which is why I just really I like to be by myself, because even the arguing, I don't take delight in seeing people argue. It's something that really affects my heart chakra. I really feel, a fluttery, uh, feeling inside of my heart. And I know that's my heart chakra, really feeling, the intensity of the energies. And so it's like I'm a huge fucking PUSSY. And I accept that title now because I am like super sensitive. It doesn't make sense for me to go around it anymore. It is just really what it is. But guess what? That super sensitivity that is me is why I'm so gifted, because I'm so sensitive, and a little shift in the frequencies shifts my character, shifts my energy, shifts my personality, which you got the whole bipolarism. Okay, then you got the OCD. When I sense certain energies, like I can like pretty much tell, especially when my period is about to start, I can feel the hormones shifting in my body. And so I would like do a lot of cleaning, heavy cleaning, wash my clothes, wash all kinds. Yeah. And this could be like literally few hours before my menses start. And that's because I'm so sensitive to the shifting of frequencies and the changes that are coming in. Remember, these changes, they first happen in the spiritual realm and then they manifest. Remember I said about the Scorpio frequency. Scorpios are super sensitive. Okay, and this is like really helping me to understand other frequencies, because now I realize why Scorpios behave the way they do. That's because they're super sensitive. There are a lot of times they say things to get the attention off of them because they can't deal with intense emotions, though that's what they rule. Okay, but that's because they themselves are intense, and so you bringing on intensity upon them is just like you killing a Scorpio, for real, for real. Okay, so uh so with my OCD now, I would be really, because I like when I'm menstruating, I got everything around me clean. I don't got to worry about, oh God, I can't wait for me to stop bleed, for me to move around, because I like to rest my body whilst I menstruate. It makes me feel more comfortable. Okay? Contrary to when I was younger, I thought that moving around really eased the pain. With some people, they may tell you the same, tell you that. But, to each his own. We are all different. Our bodies are different. We're at different places in our journey, and so we got different frequencies and aspects and energies making us up. And then there's the PTSD. The PTSD, it really does help me to understand even certain aspects even more, but it helps me to be super cautious, which I think oh yeah, I kind of needed that because I was really gullible. I went headway into situations and just completely gave people and situations my all, and without questioning their motives, their morals, their moral code, their intentions. And a lot of times, it always turned out that they were using me. They didn't really love me. They didn't really care about me. And it just really, really, added to the devastation and blah, blah, blah. Me shifting into a different frequency, bipolarism, so that I can feel more at ease and, comfortable with, the pain, from the betrayal. So they all do help me, but I have to, be very introspective and observe myself to see where the PTSD is overstepping its bounds, where the OCD is becoming really, really annoying and obnoxious. Because I remember I was so fussy, especially when I was in my early 20s, even in my teens, even a young girl growing up, with, even my siblings messing up the house, and I was like so fucking grumpy because, bitch, I can't fucking think. Why are you making a fucking mess? Huh? It's like that's an aspect of OCD. It's like you can't think when shit ain't arranged a certain way, it affects, productivity. Not anymore, it doesn't, because now it's my bitch. And I'm like, hey, I ain't gonna die if that book is all, wrinkled up and fucked up, or them books are out of place, or that ain't set right. Nothing is perfect. And I learned to, accept that, even the imperfections are perfections. Okay, as weird as that sound, which I will get in depth in another video, where synchronicities are concerned, and also what seems to have been a mistake and what seemingly a mistake but is not. Okay, I will talk about that. Probabilities, more on timelines, probabilities, and free will. Okay, because I actually did a video with that title, by that title. That's on the Grey Witch channel. But I'm gonna do a, part 2, might be on this channel, might be on the Grey Witch, I don't know. I might even put this video on the Grey Witch channel. But OCD helped me to be really excellent at understanding, figuring shit out, and being an excellent PI, private investigator. Just really being good at figuring out and spotting, deception and, flaws. I'm an excellent proofreader. So we can use, mental illness to help us and to aid us to become better high vibrational beings overall, not just human beings, but beings in general. Okay, but like I say, mental illnesses, that's a human thing as far as I'm concerned right now. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave that. Those are like, discrepancies in, your frequencies, let me just say that. And those discrepancies, they affect your emotions, your perception, your perspectives, your routines. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Another Grieving with me. Okay, talking about mental illnesses that I've been battling with ever since I was a child, that really made my life really super difficult. But situations and experiences adding to, I just saw adding to them, to to amplify the benefits of them, by me controlling how those experiences affected me, rather than allowing, these, possibly gifts, which they are gifts, to override me and to destroy me. That's where people, they become suicidal. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you for listening, and please like, subscribe, comment, share your stories, and share the video with a friend. Namaste.